Man, it feels so good to finally be back in my car, recording a video, and going to pick up a game. It has been since the console's release, since the Xbox One release was the last time I think I did a video like this. Wow. We've had this long drought, and this year it's been worse, especially because we had these new consoles that we got, and we're like, great, you know, I got these new consoles, this is exciting, brand new generation of games, new gameplay experiences to experience, and, you know, here we are, and we had this long just drought where there was nothing, like 2 or 3 months where there was just nothing, and it's like, well, this sucks. I just bought this new console, I was really excited for this new console, now there's like barely any games to play on it because everything that you could play was either a re-release or was available only on release day. So, regardless, I am excited. We are today going to pick up one of my top 5 most anticipated games of the year, I gave it, and that was Thief. This is the next game from developer Eidos Montreal. They brought us the incredible, here, let me do this one. They brought us the incredible Deus Ex Human Revolution, which actually I awarded, I believe it was number 4 or something like that, in my top 5 best games of the 7th generation. It was a phenomenal game in my opinion. I loved it to death. And here we are. It's a different team, but it's the same studio, and they are trying to reboot Thief, which is, I guess, a classic stealth franchise that really pioneered the stealth genre in 1998 when the first one released. This camera's stupid. Here we go. So, this is exciting. This is really exciting. I am so just excited to pick up and play something new. Now, obviously, some people are obviously going to be commenting and want to know my opinions on the reviews. Oh, what do you think about Thief reviews? Because the reviews for Thief has been rather mediocre. And while I can't say that I am disappointed that the reviews aren't higher, especially coming out of the Deus Ex reviews, which received pretty much like 9s, and pretty much 9s, and like in the majority of gaming media critics. And to see Thief scoring 6, 7, it's like, wow, what happened really? I really feel like Thief, even though it's been in development for a very long time, I believe they first debuted it in 2009. So, I mean, even though it's been in development for a very long time, I do believe that maybe in a way it was rushed, or Square Enix maybe wanted to rush it out or something like that, because I'm looking at all these problems, and it's like frame rate issues, especially on next gen. Supposedly the PlayStation 4, even though it's rendering at full 1080p HD, there are some massive frame rate dips, mostly in the cutscenes from what I'm understanding. There is some gameplay dips here and there, but mostly in the cutscenes. And the Xbox One version, although has these frame rate dips, it doesn't have them as pronounced as the PlayStation 4 does, due to the fact that it's only rendering the game in 900p. I believe it's a couple, was it like 50 something pixels? It's like, I believe the correct, I believe it was 655,000 pixels. It's something stupid like that. So, yeah. What are you gonna do? I mean, I can say I'm disappointed in the reviews, but I can't say I'm disappointed in the game because I never played the game. So I'm going to reserve my judgment for when I play the game. I'm going to go into it with an open mind. I'm going to go into it, you know, with basically no expectations whatsoever. And what experience gets fed to me is the experience that I'm going to have with the game. And it's overall going to shape my opinion on it. People take reviews as gospel. When IGN, GameSpot, or so-and-so reviews a game, and they give it a 6, 7 out of 10, people automatically think that's like awful. That's like do not buy territory. When you really think about it, a 5 out of 10 is supposed to be average, is it not? Isn't a 5 out of 10 supposed to be like the average score for a game? So when something scores above average, if it's anything lower than an 8, people get very turned off by it, and it's a bit sad, you know, when you see a game, you know, not just Thief, but also Beyond Two Souls, which got, you know, rather mediocre 7 out of 10 type of scores. When you see a game like that, and you're like, wow, okay, here's a game that got rather mediocre scores, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. I liked it a lot. Especially me, you know, I liked Beyond Two Souls. I pretty much gave it a 5 out of 5 because even though it had some things with its new gameplay segments, which I thought could have been a little bit better handled, and also its weird way in which it delivered the story to the player, I still thought that on a level of quality and polish and just overall enjoyment, it's a really great game. It really is. It has a great story. At its core, it has a great story. The graphics are the best I've seen on the PlayStation the 3, and the gameplay, even though it had its frustrating moments, I like the intensity and the tension that it brought, you know, to the game. That Heavy Rain kind of didn't have. Now, I overall think that this is going off topic, but I overall think that Heavy Rain was a much better experience, you know. So, but beside the fact, you know, there's another game that got rather mediocre scores, but I actually loved. So I may love Thief. I may think it's an amazing stealth game. I may think it's one of the best stealth games ever made. But regardless, I don't think that anyone should think a 6 or 7 is awful, like really bad territory. You know, I mean, really bad territory is like 3 or 4. That's below average. All right, so I'm gonna go pick up this game and some accessories for it. I'll see you guys when I get back. That's the problem when you have freaking this many keys and shit on your keyboard and you just can't get it out. Anyway, here's Thief on PlayStation 4. Now you might be saying, I thought you were getting the strategy guide. I thought you told us you were getting the strategy guide. I asked, and apparently they didn't get the strategy guide shipments in. So whatever, it doesn't make a difference to me, because, you know, it's not like I need the strategy guide for this game. Regardless, I'm gonna go home and enjoy this. I'll see you guys back at the house. We're gonna be unboxing it, and see you there. Bye. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. So, back from GameStop. I'm just excited to play something. You know, that's it. I just want to play something. I've just been bored to death over these last few months. There's just nothing at all. I've just been replaying stuff. There's been some re-releases that I didn't really care to play again. But finally we have a new game. It's about freaking time. We have 2 new games. I also have Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, however it's digitally installed on my computer, so I really can't do an unboxing. But just expect next week. Next week I will upload my first 30 minutes first impressions of Lords of Shadow 2 on the PC. And with Thief, obviously you're going to see that right after this unboxing, because this is the game I'm actually playing first. Because this weekend I'm going to be beating the first Lords of Shadow, and then I'm going to jump into Lords of Shadow 2. Alright, so here it is though on the PlayStation 4. You also have my receipt here, which gives me some bonus items. Purchasing, yeah, I get my app registration code to download, and yeah. Alright, let's unbox this game. Okay, here we go. We can put shut off to the side. So Thief, I love stealth games. You all know I love stealth games to death. One of my favorite genres. Could even be my personal favorite genre, the stealth action RPG. Yeah, I never played a Thief game before. I do own Deadly Shadows, but I tried playing it and I'm just like, I'm not playing this. It didn't really grab me. Maybe it was too old or something like that. But anyway, I'm excited to test out this reboot from a developer that I do adore because of the fantastic work they did with Human Revolution. And yeah, so let's do this. Alright, so on our front of the case, I do like the simplicity in terms of the design that they went for Thief. It's very simple. You have your big, Thief letters right here. We have Garrett in the background. I just like that it's simple. It's not trying to be loud. It's not trying to be noisy. It's just simple. I really do like that. So there isn't really much to talk about on the front of the case. However, there is some more information on the back, so let's take a look at that. Alrighty, so the back of the case, we got more information from Destructoid. They said Thief does a marvelous job of making players feel like a real thief. Well, isn't that just great? So what's yours is mine. I don't really know how I feel about that. So you can choose your approach, whereas the last couple Thieves were just, strictly stealth. This one, they had to make it appeal to the modern age gamer, and the modern age gamer likes choice in how they can approach their missions. So stealth, even though it's at the forefront, the focus of the game, it is not the only way in which you can complete it. Now don't get me wrong, you can't play this game like Deus Ex and just jump in and run and get, kill a bunch of people. You still have to play it silently, but you can also be aggressive as you attack from the shadows. So there still is a stealth element that must be present in this game. But I should stop talking like I'm part of the development team right now and just unbox the game, I guess. Unprecedented immersion, pretty cool. Alright, so let's take a look inside the case to see what we have. Alright, so inside the case, this is pretty much what we got. We have our game disc here. Of course, following suit, hold on, there's codes. There's my my Square Enix registration code, which I won't show you, but I have my Square Enix registration code. I am part of this, so I probably will redeem and see how it goes. And then we have the official Thief art book, an ad for that. I was thinking about getting this, but I don't know, maybe I'll pick it up later. And of course, as most games are doing today, all they're simply doing is printing the instructions and stuff on the back, like our manual and crap, and just saying, you can download the manual or you can view it on the game disc. So pretty pathetic. It's unfortunate that games have gone this way, but we're moving into the digital exclusive age of gaming, and developers are going to do everything they can to save costs on packaging and shipment for the video games. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate Thief. You guys watching. I do appreciate Thief the game, but I appreciate you guys watching my unboxing of Thief. I will go ahead and start. I'm gonna be uploading my first 30 minutes, otherwise known as my first impressions of the game, and I will also be streaming. All right, I'm gonna be streaming. Yes, I'm gonna be streaming Thief. There is a link to my Twitch in the description of this video, so if you're interested in seeing, okay, I saw your first impressions or whatever, I want to see how the rest of the game is, or if you were just not interested in this game to begin with, you can go ahead and watch my stream. I will be streaming this game all day as much as I can. Alright, it's a good thing I actually got most of my homework done for like tomorrow and the day after, so I really don't have any homework until really tomorrow I have to do. So I did prepare so I would have enough time to play this. But anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. I'll see you guys for the unboxing. Have a great